Hi friends, welcome back to Math Simplified. Today in this video we are going to discuss how to solve a quadratic equation. Mainly there are three methods to solve a quadratic equation. The first method is by the method of factorization. Secondly, it is by completing the square. And thirdly, by using the quadratic formula. Today, we will be concentrating only on the first method, that is by factorization. Method we will be using splitting the term process. You have learned that in grade 8 as an identity. So let's discuss that with few examples. Before we move on to the first example, let us see some terms like what do you mean by the solution of a quadratic equation? That is the value of the variable. Here you have the variable x. So what do you mean by the value of a variable or the value of x? Here, whatever the value of x is that satisfies the equation, it is called the solution of that quadratic equation. Or there are other terms like roots, poles, and you can name it as solutions also. So here, let's start. This is a quadratic equation. Let us just think about the quadratic standard form. Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. We are going to split the middle term here. Which is the middle term here? Bx, that is negative 5x. So there is a trick to do it. What you need to do is, what is the coefficient of x square? It is 2. 2 into the constant 3, that is 6. So the product that you need to get is 6. How did you get it? We multiplied the coefficient of x square and the constant. Now the sum. What is the middle term here? Negative 5. So you need not mention the variable here. Now you need to find two numbers where when you multiply you will get positive 6 and when you add you will get negative 5. So to get 6 there are different ways like 6 into 1, 1 into 6, 2 into 3. But when you do that you should make sure that when you add it you should get negative 5. So such numbers are negative 2 and negative 3. When you add negative 2 and negative 3, you will get negative 5. And when you multiply negative 2 and negative 3, you will get positive 6. Now, what is this method called? Splitting the middle term. Now you are going to split negative 5x as negative 2x and negative 3x. So here you will write it as 2x square and it is negative 2x and then negative 3x plus 3 equal to 0. Now let us look the first two terms and the last two terms. In the first two terms you can see 2x is common. So I am going to take 2x outside. So what will be remaining here? X will be remaining here minus 1. Now in this negative 3x plus 3 you have 3 common. So you have a minus outside. So you will take 3 into x and here it will be 1. But what will be the sign inside? Don't write it is plus because here the same thing will be repeated here. That is one hint. And the another thing is that when there is a negative sign outside, when you keep them inside a bracket, the sign that is inside will be changed. It will be minus. So you can just try doing it. You can just open it and see. that is negative 3x plus 3. So you got the same thing. So it is negative inside. Now we will do check what is common again. You can see x minus 1 is common on both. So you will take x minus 1 outside. Now what is inside? 2x and minus 3 equal to 0. Now how will you solve it? Means how will you find the value of x? First thing is that you will equate x minus 1 equal to 0. So here you will get x equal to 1. Then you will equate 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. That is 2x is equal to positive 3 and x is equal to 3 by 2. So in a quadratic equation, since the degree is 2, the equation will have at most 2 roots or 2 poles or 2 solutions. So here the roots are or the solutions are 1 and 3 by 2. Moving on to the next example, root 3x square minus 2x minus root 3 equal to 0. So first, what is the coefficient of x square? It is root 3 into the constant, that is minus root 3. So root 3 into root 3 is root 9 and that is 3. So it is negative 3. Now what is the middle term here? It is negative 2x. So you need to get the sum as negative 2. So you need to find two numbers where you multiply, you will get negative 3, and when you add, you will get negative 2. So here negative 3 can be split as negative 3 and 1, and negative 3 plus 1 will give you negative 2. So you will get the numbers as negative 3 and 1. So you can split the middle term as root 3x square. You are taking the numbers negative 3 and 1. Okay. So you will get it as minus 3x plus 1x. You can write it as x minus root 3 equal to 0. Now you will take the first two terms and the last two terms. Here 3 can be written as actually root 3 into root 3. So when you look at this, you can see root 3x is common. So you will take root 3x common outside, and inside you will have x minus 1 root 3 is taken and you have root 3. Now plus, since it is plus outside the bracket, will be no change inside. So here x minus root 3, you can see nothing is common, but you can write 1 is common. So plus 1 into, you can write the same thing, x minus root 3 equal to 0. Now what is common? You can see x minus root 3 is common. So you will take that outside, x minus root 3 into root 3x plus 1 equal to 0. To get the roots or solutions or the value of x, you will equate x minus root 3 equal to 0 first. So you will get x equal to root 3, and then root 3x plus 1 equal to 0. Here you will get root 3x is equal to negative 1. So x is equal to negative 1 by root 3. So the solutions or the roots are root 3 and negative 1 by root 3. Let us move on to the next example. X plus 3 into x minus 1 is equal to 3 into x minus 1 by 3. When you get such questions, you will have to open the bracket and make it in the standard form. So here it will be x into x minus 1 plus 3 into x minus 1 is equal to, here 3 into, you will take the LCM. So 3x minus 1 the whole divided by 3. Here 3 and 3 gets cancelled. So now this becomes x square minus x plus 3x minus 3 equal to 3x minus 1. Now you are going to bring these terms to the LHS. So x square minus x plus 3x minus 3 minus 3x plus 1 equal to 0. Now this positive 3x and minus 3x gets cancelled and minus 3 plus 1 will become minus 2. So x square minus x minus 2 equal to 0. Now you need to find the product and the sum. 1 into negative 2, that is negative 2. Now what is the middle term? Negative x, that is sum should be negative. So you should find two numbers such that when you multiply those two numbers you should get negative 2 and when you add them you will get negative 1. So what if I take the numbers negative 2 and positive 1. So here negative 2 into 1 is negative 2. Negative 2 plus 1 will give you negative 1. So let us split the middle term now. So x square minus 2x plus, instead of 1x you will write x minus 2 equal to 0. Now you will take the first two terms and the last two terms. What is common in the first two terms? X is common. So x taken outside, inside the bracket x minus 2 plus, here x minus 2 nothing is common but 1 is common. So 1 into x minus 2 equal to 0. Now what is common? X minus 2 is common. You will take that outside. So x minus 2 into, you have x plus 1. X plus 1 equal to 0. So now to find the solutions or the value of x, you will equate x minus 2 to 0. So you will get x equal to 2 and then x plus 1 equal to 0. So you will get x equal to negative 1. So the roots of this quadratic equation are 2 and negative 1. Let's move on to the next example. 4 root 3 x square plus 5x minus 2 root 3. So here you need to take the coefficient of x square, that is 4 root 3 into the constant, that is minus 2 root 3. So 4 into 2 is 8. You have negative 8. Root 3 into root 3 is 3. So it is negative 24. So this is the product that you should get. Now the sum. Sum is positive 5. Now negative 24 you can get as 6 into 4, 8 into 3. So you can just think both numbers you should take for getting the product negative 24 and the sum 5. So when you take negative 8 into 3, you will get negative 24. But what is negative 8 plus 3? It is negative 5. So it is not possible. Let us take positive 8 and negative 3. So when you take in that case, it is negative 24 and when you add it, you will get positive 5. So the numbers are 8 and negative 3. So you are going to split the middle term. So 4 root 3 x square plus 8x minus 3x minus 2 root 3 equal to 0. Now you should take the first two terms and the last two terms. In the first two terms, 4 is common. 4x. Now you will take 4x and inside you have root 3x plus 2. Now it is minus. Now in the case of 3, you can just assume as root 3 into root 3. So in that case, what is common? You have root 3 as common. So you will take root 3 outside and please remember you have a negative sign outside. So when you open the bracket, what happens? The sign changes. So here it becomes root 3x plus 2 equal to 0. So you can just open and check. Minus root 3 into root 3x is minus 3x. Minus root 3 into positive 2, it is minus 2 root 3. So it is correct. Now what is common here? Root 3x plus 2. Now you will take that outside into 4x minus root 3 equal to 0. To get the roots or the solutions, you will equate each to 0. So root 3x plus 2 equal to 0 implies root 3x is equal to negative 2. So x becomes negative 2 by root 3. Now 4x minus root 3 equal to 0. So in that case 4x is equal to root 3 and x is equal to root 3 by 4. So the roots are negative 2 by root 3 and positive root 3 by 4. Let's move on to the next important example. Here root of 6x plus 7 minus 2x minus 7 equal to 0. So here you have a square root. So what you need to do here is you can just take minus 2x minus 7 to the other side. So it becomes root of 6x plus 7 equal to 2x minus 7. Now what you need to do? You need to remove square root. So you need to square on both sides. Square root of 6x plus 7 the whole square is equal to 2x minus 7 the whole square. So here square root of the whole square means you will get that expression here, and that is 6x plus 7 equal to, here you can apply a minus b the whole square. So 2x the whole square is 4x square minus 2ab, 2 into 7, that is 28x plus 7 square, that is 49. Now you need to bring all these terms to LHS. So 6x plus 7 minus 4x square plus 28x minus 49 equal to 0. Now here you can see minus 4x square you can write as such, and then 6x plus 28x, 34x. So plus 34x plus 7 minus 49. So minus 42 equal to 0. Now as you can see in all these terms 2 is common. So I am going to take 2 outside. So it becomes negative 2x square plus 17x minus 21 is equal to 0. Now I am going to remove this negative from that x square coefficient. So what I will do? I will multiply throughout by negative 1. So I will get 2x square minus 17x plus 21 equal to 0. Now you need to get the sum negative 17 and product 2 into 21, and that is 42. So you know that 14 into 3, that is 42, and you can see 14 plus 3 is 70, but you need to get negative 70. So what you can do is you can just put negative sign on both numbers. Here also when you put, what happens? Negative 14 into negative 3 becomes 42, and negative 14 plus negative 3 will become negative 70. So you got the numbers negative 14 and negative 3. Now you are going to split the middle term. So you can write 2x square minus 14x minus 3x plus 21 is equal to 0. Now you need to check the first two terms and the last two terms. So in the first two terms you can see 2x is common. So 2x into x minus 7 minus, again you can see 3 is common, and remember you have a minus sign outside, so the sign changes inside. So 3 into x minus 7 equal to 0. Now what is common? X minus 7 is common. So you will take x minus 7 outside, x minus 7 into 2x minus 3 equal to 0. Now to get the roots, you will equate each to 0. So when x minus 7 is equal to 0, x becomes 7, and when 2x minus 3 is equal to 0, x becomes 3 by 2. Therefore, the roots are 7 and 3 by 2. Let's move on to the last question. 2x square plus 6 root 3x minus 60 equal to 0. So here you need to check if there are any common terms. Here you can take 2 as common from each term. So I am going to take 2 common, and when 2 goes to the other side, it will become 0 over there. So I am going to rearrange it. So it becomes x square plus, when 2 goes, it becomes 3 root 3x minus 30 equal to 0. Now you need to find the product and sum. Coefficient of x square multiplied by the constant. So the product is negative 30 and the sum is the coefficient of x, and that is 3 root 3. You might feel it's a bit difficult to find two numbers that when you add you should get 3 root 3 and when you multiply you should get negative 30. It looks so strange, but it's really easy. Now what you need to do is negative 30, you can write it as negative 10 into 3. But this 3 can be written as root 3 into root 3. And this negative 10, I am going to write it as negative 5 into 2. So ideally, to get negative 30, you can multiply negative 5 into 2 into root 3 into root 3. So from this set, you can get the numbers. That is negative 5 root 3 and 2 root 3. When you multiply negative 5 root 3 and 2 root 3, you will get negative 5 into 2, that is negative 10, root 3 into root 3, that is 3. So negative 10 into 3 gives you negative 30. But when you add, what will you get? You will get negative 5 root 3 plus 2 root 3, you will get as negative 3 root 3. So what you need to do, you will take positive 5 root 3 and negative 2 root 3. So in that case, you will get it all correct. Now I am going to split the middle term. So it will be x square plus 5 root 3 x minus 2 root 3 x minus 30 equal to 0. Now you should check the first two terms and the last two terms. In the first two terms, you can see x is common. So x into x plus 5 root 3. Now I am going to take minus. In 2 root 3 x minus 30, you can see you can take 2 root 3 outside, because this 30 can be written as 5 root 3 into negative 2 root 3. So I am going to take 2 root 3 outside. So also remember, you have minus outside the bracket, so the sign changes. So 2 root 3. So x plus what is remaining? 5 root 3, and that is equal to 0. Now always remember, whatever you get here, it should be the same there. But if you think there is something incorrect over here, you should check the whole steps once again. Now what is common here? this is common. You will take it outside. So x plus 5 root 3 into x minus 2 root 3 equal to 0. Now I am going to equate x plus 5 root 3 equal to 0. So x becomes negative 5 root 3. Now x minus 2 root 3 equal to 0. It implies x is equal to 2 root 3. Therefore, the roots are negative 5 root 3 and 2 root 3. So friends, I hope the concept of how to split the middle term for factorizing the quadratic equation is crystal clear to you. So my next video will be based on the second method of factorization of quadratic equation, and that is completing the square. So till then, bye and thanks for watching.